When Army wife Brett Axelburg learned that her husband was going to be stationed in Iraq for a full year, she thought moving in with her 90-year-old grandma in Middlebury, Vermont was a good idea. But the basement where she would be staying needed a lot of help.
The windows in the basement before apparently had some leakage, so there was water damage to the wood on the inside. And when I went down there to think about this becoming my bedroom for this year's deployment, it really wasn't a cheery space.
Brett and her grandmother decided to check out R.K. Miles in Middlebury, where they met Marvin Windows specialist Tammy Lumbra.
We went into R.K. Miles and spoke with Tammy and talked about some of the choices. There are a lot of great choices. And then I pulled off a little entry that she had on a board on her desk. I don't know that I've ever entered a contest like this before.
Brett and her grandmother won $4,500 worth of windows. And with Tammy's help, they enlisted the services of designer and builder Chris Stackhouse. With his expert team of installers, the basement windows were upgraded to beautiful and energy-efficient Integrity All Ultrex double hungs. But they didn't stop there. With the leftover money, they took on the replacement of this large living room window.
I think I had a quick first impression that the view would be transformed and connect you to the outdoors, which is beautiful here, by eliminating the grid-like multiple dividers that the window had before, which were not energy efficient and to a large degree covered with lead paint. So I had several good reasons for wanting to take out the old and bring in these new Marvins.
The combination of an Ultrex exterior with a beautiful OG-styled wood interior left everyone satisfied.
I love the window. It was beautiful before, but this is just more open. And I can actually sit just inside the window in the winter and not be cold. It's classic without being fussy, but it has a lot of interest to it as well. So the window is a piece of interest. It's not just a utilitarian thing you have in your wall that you look out. It's actually a beautiful piece of the inside of the home's architecture.
I've used Marvin windows probably for 25 or 30 years. Marvin is often a first choice of architects to work with, and I think it's because they've earned a reputation for having a quality product. I think it's because they've got a great book full of details that help the architect.
This window replacement project will have a lasting impact for Brett and her grandmother, and they're very glad they took a chance and entered the R.K. Miles Replace My Windows contest. Congratulations!